Right. I know you got Star Wars, Chris, so we're winding down. Just a few more. Chris, any Macho Man stories?
I wish I did. I got a handshake when I first went there. When I was Devon Storm, with the neon green and with the bodysuit at the MGM tapings there. I got a handshake with a nod. I wish I could have had more interaction. You know this, probably my favorite wrestler, the guy that there were a lot of guys that would capture your imagination as like a young fan. But if I had to pick out the guy, and the robes, the
Sure.
headbands, the sunglasses, the mannerisms, the way, uh, if I could probably say if it wasn't for Macho Man Randy Savage, I wouldn't have become a pro wrestler. Just the best. I watch him regularly on a weekly basis, multiple times a week, and you can always learn something from him. And I'll always say this too: if he knew how to take today's maneuvers and kept all his stuff exactly the same, Randy Savage would hold up in 2023.
Oh, no doubt.
Just amazing. He still, I get chills when I watch him. I watched the Macho Man documentary a crazy amount of time. He's just my guy. He is the guy that really opened my eyes to how cool this business is.
Oh yeah.
Alan, you got any Macho Man stories?
Yeah, you don't remember? I was telling you them on the. Yeah, I actually did Macho Man's videos with him when he was doing the Big Three records,
Wow.
when he did that Get Him Be a Man Hulk stuff. I
Oh
don't know
my
if I ever
God,
told you
that's
that.
awesome.
I never
No,
told
we
you
never
that
talked.
stuff, Chris.
No, what happened?
Oh, so I'm in Japan wrestling in All Japan with Jerry Toot, and Brian Adams, or Mike Awesome. I mean, so Brian Adams, I was real good friends with, and he's good friends with Macho Man. They were best friends, and they lived right by each other in Florida. So
Wow.
I go check my messages on my phone when I'm in Japan one day, and who's on my damn phone? The Macho Man. He's like,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
dude, I
I'm
fucking
jealous.
I was like, what? Macho Man called my cell phone? Like, what the fuck? And he's
I'm
like,
so
brother, you
jealous.
gotta call me, And so I called him, man. I like right away. I was like, holy shit! I got my phone card, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm calling Macho
Wow.
Man, dude. I fucking popped. I was sweating.
Wow.
I call him, and he goes, hey brother, I'm here with Brian Adams, and Brian's like, hey Alan, because Brian he got my phone number, from Brian. So he's like, hey brother, I know you're doing this funkster gimmick, and I need you, brother, down in Tampa. We're gonna shoot some videos. I was like, you fucking kidding me? I said, I'll fucking leave Japan right now, and I'll be fucking coming down. And he's like, yeah, when you get back, call me, dude, and we're gonna set it up. And
Wow.
dude, so I went down there and shot all these videos with him for his fucking record, and it was amazing. And I went down there several times, and he'd have a limousine pick me up at the house. He'd have a
Wow.
limousine take me to the airport. They'd pick me up at the airport, take me to the hotel, and they treated me so good, man. Put me in 5 stars hotels, and then I actually got a couple good Macho Man stories, Chris, if you want to hear them.
Yes, I
So I shaved my
love
head,
it.
but I still had my mustache. I was doing the funkster
Yeah.
gimmick. So in Japan, they didn't give a shit if I had hair or not. So because that's what I was doing over there. So then he'd take me, him and Brian Adams get in a limousine, go to the wig store to go wig shopping.
Wow.
It was tremendous, bro. We're walking around the wig store. I'm in fucking wrestling gear. Randy's in full fucking gear from the videos.
Yeah.
Back then he had all the black and the jewelry on and shit. So we're in this fucking video store, and he's walking around on his tiptoes, looking at wigs, and he'd see one and go right there.
Wow.
He'd be like, pick it up right there, try it on. So I put this wig on, I'd look in the mirror and stuff. He's like, oh, brother, take it off. No good right there. Don't like it? Not one bit. And I was fucking popping, dude.
Wow.
And he was
Wow.
literally in 100% fucking gimmick, bro. And Brian,
These videos.
What's that?
Where can we see these videos?
I don't know, dude. I've been trying to find them. I got a kid that's actually looking for him through this guy. I got a snippet of a video with just me and Macho in it, where I come in the ring and he punches me because he don't like Hulk Hogan. The video is about Hogan, so I'm portraying Hulk Hogan. And he's beating me up in these videos. But dude, he used to put me over huge, and you'll like this story, Chris. So we're standing there with all these extras around there, right? And there's like 1,000 fucking girls and shit in these videos. they eat all the catering. Macho Man's pissed off because he don't have no fucking coffee. He's mad as a motherfucker. He's walking around. Where's the coffee? He's like, no coffee. Yeah, he's getting pissed. So then he's like, all these extras, brother, no coffee. He's just, and I'm dying. So me and Brian go upstairs. Me and Macho Man and Brian were sharing a locker room. So I go up to the locker room. Me and Brian stand up there. Well, Macho Man, he disappears for a minute. Well, then he comes creeping up and he like kicks the door and he's looking at me. He goes, brother, come with me. Yeah. So we walk down the stairs and we go in this room and he like kicks the door up and he's like, boom, right there. Kayfabe sandwiches. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's like, kayfabe sandwiches just for me and you, nobody else. Yeah, right there, brother. So he's got kayfabe sandwiches.
I am beyond jealous. Beyond jealous.
Wow. Dude, we're gonna say something. It was amazing. It was fucking unbelievable. And then I sat there and hung out with him, and he would tell me all kinds of stories and shit. And I mean, me and him and bonded, man. It was incredible. But I never got a picture.
What I might do is I might retell these stories, but insert myself in them and live vicariously through you, if that's okay.
Hey, man, you can do whatever you want, Chris. You're the man.
Wow. This is
a very serious question. Were you pissed at Brian Adams for giving out your phone number?
Oh, dude. Well, actually, that's the first thing I said. I said, hey, Randy, I don't know who the fuck you think you are calling me. No, I popped huge when I heard his voice on my. And you know what? That was about 400 cell phones ago. And I still might have that phone somewhere with that message. And if I do, I'd love to have that message on there.
Wow.
That'd be amazing.
That is amazing.
Great, boys.
That was like in 2003, I think it was. Something like that. 2002, maybe.
Now, Ahsoka's on tonight. And all I'm going to be able to think about is Allan Funk's story. And saying what a lucky bastard. Wow.
Dude, you ought to heard him when he was talking about Triple H. He just like, we'd be sitting there talking and he's like, brother, if Triple H walked in here right now, I'd beat his ass. And then he said, if Stephanie walked in here with him, I'd fur and beat his ass.
Oh my God.
Like, dude, he was great, dude. Like, he didn't give a shit. And hey, check this story out. One more real quick, Chris. So me and Macho Man standing there talking, right? So this guy walks up past us, and Macho Man's like, whoa, brother, stop right there. And I didn't know this at the time. Macho Man says, cut a promo on this guy. Say his name's Charlie. And I said, all right. So I'm like, hey, brother, Charlie, I just cut like a funkster promo on him for about 3 minutes. Just did all the old Hulk Hogan 80s stuff, right? So the guy's just standing there looking like, what the fuck? And Macho Man's like, yeah, brother, he just owns you. Yeah, right there, he owns you. And I'm like, who is that guy? He goes, the owner of Big 3 Records right there, brother. You just owned him. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's the owner of the record company, and I'm just sitting there cutting a promo on him for 3 minutes.